Like, get your fucking hands off my phone. Yeah, because I grabbed my phone, looked at my hand, and noticed the ring wasn't there. Freaked
out about the ring.
Freaked out. And I was like, Chris, if you don't take me home right now, I will call the cops. Like, to your house.
Said that to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm gonna call the cops. Like, I will, because he was getting in my face. I was up against the window, and he was, like, in my face. And I was like, Chris, like, fucking knock it off. And finally, I convinced him to take me home, but I had connected to the Wi-Fi. That's how I got to the Snapchat. I was like, Kenny, are you fucking okay? That was at, like, what, like 2 in the morning?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you were at IBOC.
I was up till 6.
Yeah. And
yesterday.
You Snapchatted me, no. I was making sure to keep my phone twisted so there wasn't any more freakouts on the way home. I didn't want to like, drive off a cliff or something. And after that, like, I had lost the Wi-Fi connection. I finally got home, and that's when I read the Snapchat. You're like, oh, well, I know you're at his house. The fuck, I'm not at his house. I'm not at his fucking house. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay, my mom. So I immediately thought, okay, my mom, because she knows that Chris had driven, and she would have told you guys that I was going over to spend the night to hang out with Chris.
Well, I don't know.
No, I fucking hate him. And then I was like, no, like, can you please don't, like, please come over, like, I'm really, really sorry. You're like, I can only walk, and I was like, oh my god, he's been fucking drinking.
Of course.
I didn't think anything like that, though.
There was multiple reasons that was a stressful night.
Well, yeah. But I was like, oh my fucking god. Of course I bring something like this into another stressful situation. And I was like, fucking Chris, like, I want to kill him. Like,
that's not good.
He wants to kill people that have done nothing but been nice to me. But I had explained to him about you, and I was like, he had done nothing wrong. That was the thing. Kenny had done nothing wrong. You only heard what my mom had told you.
Like, you caught in the middle.
Yeah, you hadn't listened from my side yet. And so I explained to him, I was like, Kenny has literally done nothing but help me throughout this whole thing. He's done nothing but help me. I was outside on the curb till 1 in the morning. He still came to make sure, just to see if I was still out there.
That's why they apologetic.
Yeah, and he was and he was like, and what about the drugs? Oh my god, see? Yeah, right? And I was like, see, like,
you know that.
Yeah,
Piss every 45 minutes to an hour. It's a good spot. I can still hear you, still talk. Lock out the door.
And then, after that, what happened?
I don't know.
Where was I?
Early in the morning.
Oh yeah, I was talking to him.
Early.
And he was like, what about the pills? Like, he didn't do anything. I told him the same story I told my mom. He saw, without looking, he took the other 5 away from me. He wasn't really taking any more. And Chris was like, well, what about Marie? She said that he was selling it. I was like, Marie doesn't sell them. And not Marie, I mean, Kenny doesn't sell them. Marie just thinks he does. But sometimes at parties, if he has extras and somebody comes up to me, hey Kenny, do you have any pills? Yeah, I have this because they make me sick. Like, I don't take them. Like, go, like, have them.
Exactly.
And he was like, well, we shouldn't be dispensing them. I'm like, but that's not your problem. That's not any of your concern.
Well, to him.
Because it had
connected to you.
Yeah, but still.
It creates a concern for him.
And he was like, well, how close are you guys? I was like, we talk all the time. We hang out every day.
Oh,
almost.
It makes things worse.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I told him that we didn't hang out this past week. It was every day before then because of my mom, you know, because I had said I was going to the library. And now my mom does not care if I hang out with you.
Yeah.
Because Chris talked to her. You said he did at least. I really hope he did.
I don't.
No? Have you
I
heard
don't
anything?
know. I don't know.
I don't want to go up and ask, like, hey, did Chris talk to you? Because, like, then
You could just assume then.
I'm going to assume that he talked to her because, like, I'm going to be hanging out with you. Like, hey, Mom, come here, Kenny. Well, Justin makes better dinner, so. And she obviously likes Justin.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
Yeah, so it was just it was just stressful. I felt horrible. I just wanted to get back. I wanted to be able. Oh, message failed. Just fuck you. I wanted to make sure that you were okay. I wanted to make sure that you weren't doing anything stupid, which you were.
Yeah, I always do.
Yeah, and
It's not like it's not more than.
oh,
Yeah,
I used the extenuating circumstances
Really?
with him.
It works.
It works. He asked me. He's like, well, why can't we be back together? I was like, there's extenuating circumstances.
Right?
And he was like, what?
Hey, what the fuck are you talking? What the fuck is that mean?
Yeah. It was pretty good though. I was pretty proud of
works.
myself.
That's why it's good.
And I was just like, okay, well, I need to see Kenny as soon as possible. I need to see him in person. I need to talk to him in person. Like, I can't lose Kenny.
Nothing about the hanging out. I don't understand where that came from. The hanging out.
What?
This afternoon. The three of us.
I've nothing
I don't know
about
where
that.
that came from.
There was nothing. I never said anything to my mom. There was no mention of you during senior pictures. Nothing like that, because she wanted it to be a positive day. Like, it would have been positive. Like,
Well,
about that. I mean, it wasn't raining when I got him done.
Well, I'd rather have. I wish it was pouring down rain. I just get the day.
I was just so irritated, and it was obnoxious, and I was like, okay, the first thing I need to do as soon as I get home, I need to bug the shit out of Kenny so he'll come over and pick me up.
It took a while, but
You did, and I waited.
you waited
On
on the curb.
Yep.
How many cigarettes did you smoke?
One.
Really? Only one?
Yes. One. Last night. Worst withdrawals.
From
Cigarettes.
cigarettes?
Have you ever had a withdrawal from a cigarette?
You know, I thought I would have, but like today, that was the first one that I smoked, and it's around 5 almost, 4 something. So it's been a good amount of time.
It was like shaking. It gets gross. You get a really bad headache.
I don't want it. I don't even.
Yeah, okay. It was bad. I didn't like it. And I left the pack that Chris tried to apologize with me at home, and the pack that I had gotten previously that day with you at home.
2 packs.
2 packs.
Well, you're set.
Home. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty stoked about it.
Yeah, I almost that again yesterday. Well, like Justin, he always wants to drive the Plaid, so we just drive the Plaid and get a drink.
Cigarettes there.
He says he's done buying cigarettes too, and he bought a pack today. And then we go back home, and it's like 3, 2 something, maybe 3. He's like, oh, I'm gonna meet some Tinder girl from North Portland.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he leaves. And it was just like, I'm gonna go for a walk.
I was back before 3.
And I walked to iBox.
I was back before 3, Kenny.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did, because I texted you immediately.
No, you didn't say like I'm, you know.
Yes, I did. I said, you can leave now. I'm home.
Well, okay, you said come over, but look it up.
Okay, I said come over. That still means come over to my damn house.
But that was
You
much
knew.
later.
No, it wasn't.
That was 4 something. It was 4:22.
No.
Pull
I
it
got
up.
home at 2:50,
If you still have the
2:58. Yeah, I wasn't snapped.
You sure?
No,
Oh,
I'm
well.
talking about today.
Oh, today. Oh, no.
Oh, you're talking about last
Yes.
night. Okay. You're
No,
talking.
no,
You're
no.
technically
The
talking
whole
about
thing
today.
I was talking about was last night.
Okay. I was like, what the
Plaid
fuck,
pantry,
Kenny?
cigarettes.
Okay.
It was all last night.
Okay.
Him going to the sun was up.
Yeah, and you had done the Snapchat. You were like, I'm in the cul-de-sac. I didn't get that until I had reawakened. I was so mad at myself because I hate it when you say. I hated it when you said goodbye, good night, when I didn't respond. I was like,
Good night.
oh
Goodbye.
my god.
It just sounds
I almost started like
hyperventilating.
I had 3 of my.
Jesus.
And